Are we live? Hello?
This says we are.
Yep. We're
Are we sure?
live. Hello.
Are we sure? Hello? 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 Hello?
Low. Low blow.
Anyway. Hello! Welcome to the Reloading Podcast here on the Firearms Radio Network. Today, as we record this, it is 1 week till Christmas. We won't be doing shows Christmas Day or New Year's Day. So, or Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, I think is what it is. Whatever the next two Sundays. So I have no calendar in front of me, but yeah, we won't be doing live shows. Still be putting out a podcast because I've got a couple of backlogs and I'm still trying to get caught up on. So that'll happen. But yeah, I won't be doing any live. So everybody can enjoy time with their families. So we are doing tonight Christmas presents for the gifts or gifts for the reloader. And this could be birthday gifts too. So what do you get the reloader in your life? But first, so I said I'd eventually get it, and that is the current patch of the month from Patriot Patch Company. Jake and Ryan make some great stuff. Here, let me do this so you guys can actually see it. There.
I like that view better. Can you hold it there for a while?
You'll notice that small children everywhere were scared because all of a sudden they were not looking at the cool patch anymore, but Jim's bought.
It's all in the timing, and I got your ass first. You know it.
I didn't hear you because my headphones were off. So, haha. I'll have to hear that when I edit it. How come there was laughing and then there was silence? I don't know. I just wasn't good audio at that point in time. That's all. Anyway, so Jake and Ryan do an awesome job over there putting out Patch of the Month. It's fun to wait and see what they come up with. This is the second Christmas or Santa themed suppressed. Last year he had a pistol and it said Silent Night. So this year he's got I didn't look at it close enough. I think it's, let's see here. Oh, by the way, when you join Patriot Patch Club Patch of the Month, whether that's at the $20 level of supporting us as patrons or just straight at Patriot Patch Company, you get a sweet vinyl also. So that would be an AR with a suppressor on it.
Yep.
Yay. The pressers rock. So, just, once again, thank them. They're awesome. Yeah. And then they've also got other stuff. They've got, vinyls like this that you can get for rules of gun safety.
Excellent.
This hat that I'm wearing is another thing you can get. They've got awesome shirts. I don't have one on at the current moment because we were out elsewhere and I was told that I had to be presentable. So sorry, but they have a couple different types of shirts. Check them out. PatriotPatch.co. Usually they're always running some sort of promo. Just check them out. So it's a great place. Great clothing. Great patches. And they got all sorts of other stuff. So, but yeah, got to keep checking them out. So, new stuff every couple weeks. So make sure you stop back. So I want to say hi to everybody who's tuning in. So we've got Johnny Mac, Marine Tanker 87, Jim Madaw. Jim, someday I'll learn how to pronounce that, by the way. New last week, Derek Circus. And we have Elvis. Hey, Elvis. Elvis is in the building. So I want to say hello to all. Jim, that is an excellent idea, and we will cover that later. That is a great idea right there. So, yeah, Jim, what you been doing? Have you made it out shooting?
What I've been doing, I finally dug out my reloading hoodie, and I put it on.
It still does
bought-
not keep you from not shooting. Have you gone shooting?
Oh, but I made some gun money.
Jason,
Yes.
he's not been out shooting.
No.
He's been
Making
in Carol-
gun money is getting to be an old excuse, Jim. So go
If you-
outside,
Yeah.
fire off a couple of rounds. It'll work.
Bang,
So-
bang, 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 bang.
Hey, Jim,
What?
have you actually used any of this gun money to buy any guns?
If I had enough, I would.
Then, yeah, you need to work on this. No guns, no shooting. Yeah, you got issues.
I know, I know, I know, I know.
So, all right. So, what else you been doing?
Slacking.
Obviously,
Boy, there's no rest for the wicked tonight, is there?
nope.
No, a lot of my stuff is always behind the scenes, watching a few videos, stuff like that. No, I really haven't had much to do, or haven't had the space to do a whole heck of a lot of anything. Still in the process of setting this house up. We just brought in furniture today.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's always the fun part is getting everything set up. Jason, how about you?
I bought a new rifle. I got a
Ooh,
Ruger Precision in 6.5.
Where is it, and why are you not showing it off right now?
It's in the safe.
I was going to say it's probably in jail, but
No, actually, I did
can we
the
see it?
paperwork like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I can get it. And
Awesome.
I picked it up this last week.
please.
I slapped a scope on it, Vortex, but I'm doing some research into a little more quality.
Yeah.
And looking at Athlon something. Let me see here. Athlon Cronus BTR. 4.5 to 29 by 56. Got a 34 millimeter tube. That'll
Wow.
take a couple of paychecks to save up for that one, but maybe more than a couple. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking towards that. And I got I'm in contact with the guy at the store to get me some Creedmoor dies. I'm thinking about going with the Redding with the let's see,
with the micrometer.
the micrometer on the seating die, the body die, and the what's that
Next sizing die?
neck die with the shims in it.
Yeah.
Yes. Bushing die. Bushing die.
Bushing die. Thank you.
Yep.
So hopefully they can find me those. But I don't have brass for it unless I want to convert my 308 brass. So I got some work to do before I'm ready to go shoot it.
Congratulations, buddy. Can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
it.
But that's about all I've done. I haven't been shooting or
Oh,
reloading
man,
or
that's
anything.
enough. You're talking $3,000
Not
all
yet.
told. With the scope, it's going to be $3,000.
It will be, yes, sir.
Yeah. You ain't gonna fool this old guy. Congratulations, my friend. How about you, Mikey? What you been doing?
Doing some loading. I was going to go out shooting the other day, and then the honeydew list got in the way, but I'll be going out probably Saturday next week. If not for sure, the weekend between Christmas and New Year's for sure, at least a couple days. Going to go pound some of my awesome Buckeye Target steel. So,
Nice.
Hey, Travis.
yeah. And actually there's two codes. So Buckeye Targets is a preferred target supplier of ours. Full disclosure, he has given us all the 12-inch hanging steel gongs. He's also sent me one of their stands. And I'm working out a deal with him to get I'm going to be buying a dueling tree once he gets done redoing them. So, but yeah, we love Buckeye Targets. He's got awesome paper stuff too. So BuckeyeTargets.com. Made in Idaho. See right there.
Yay.
Check that out. One of the guys that's been on the show and also is in the room tonight, but is Elvis Ammo, and Elvis has done a few videos with Travis's targets. They're just amazing. Gun Dudes are having some fun with them too. So big thing to check out with their new or I shouldn't say the Gun Dudes. It's only Stan and Carl, but it's SX3 podcast. They talk about it a lot. SX3 gun, I think it's SX3 Guns, which is Stephanie Staley's. She is one of the retail suppliers for Buckeye Targets. So if you're in Utah, stop by, say hi, and lovely Buckeye steel. Otherwise, go to BuckeyeTargets.com, talk to Travis, and get yourself some Buckeye steel. Now, we do have 2 codes. So he's got 2 coupons if you go to BuckeyeTargets.com, either Reloading or RLP10, either one. You both get 10. Either way, you get 10% off of everything from Buckeye Targets. So stop by, say hi. If you're in Idaho, stop by and say hi. But it's just great, awesome product. Like I said, I've got the one target. I've got, it comes with a base and then the target. I think they call it an IPSC target. I don't remember off the top of my head. One of these days I'll remember crap. But it's adjustable height just depending on what size 2x4 you want to put in it. So it's great. And like I said, I've got a couple of thousand rounds on it already, and nothing's wrong with the surface. The powdering coating is flawless. The hardware comes with it for the hanging gongs, the chains and stuff. It's just awesome. Great products. I can't say enough about them. So, and so now to get caught up on some of the chat that we've got going on. So first off, sorry if you're listening and watching, we started a little late because Windows. Anybody who has Windows knows that. But Marine Tanker 87 said, sent me an invite, we can get the show on the road. So then I sent him an invite, and he doesn't want to interrupt. So if he wants to join in, Marine Tanker 87 has the invite. Jump on in. So now,
Yay.
so hey, look who's joining us. Well, hi.
Look at the sissy boy. Sorry. Hi, Ben. How you doing?
What's going on?
Boy, now he's got his earmuffs on, so we can't shoot him. Shoot at him.
So that's a lot of blue behind you there. So.
Heck, even the wall is blue.
There we go. So, Ben, how you been? Oh, can't hear you, Ben. Where? Ooh, Jason, what'd you bring back? I see. Jason's got a toy.
Jason's got toys.
Yeah. So anyway, while we're waiting for Ben to get his audio straightened out there, so we've got here. We've got so Marine Tanker 87, which is Ben, who's joined us, and then we have Johnny Mac, who was 6 Marines, 95 to 99. And then Jimada, who says he had the same problem with Windows. And then he said he should be out in the barn working on rocking horses for the granddaughters, but they will have to wait till after the podcast. Thank you, Jim. We appreciate that dedication. And our own Jim was also in service, so thank you. And Jason, were you? I can't remember.
Yes, sir.
And Jason was too, and Jeremy was. So Just want to thank everybody who serves. It's such an awesome thing to be able to do. And yeah, definitely want to thank everybody for their service, and definitely echo the sentiments of Jim and Derek that say thanks for your service. So yeah, Elvis Amo says, hey y'all, Merry Christmas. And we say Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. If you're into other holidays, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, I think those are the two big ones. Happy holidays. So, all right. So Jim says Dylan conversion kits are always good gift ideas. Well, of course. And then Derek comes back with anything reloading is a good idea, of course. So Johnny Mac says any good manual, very affordable. And then Johnny says, remember, every gun costs $100 at least. That's what you tell your wife. And Jason said, that's right, Johnny. Yes, every gun costs $100. Our biggest fear, our wives are going to sell our guns when we die for what we told them they were worth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amen.
Ben, can you speak now?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. So Ben, it's been a while since you've been on.
It has. So you can't watch YouTube and have this up at the same time. Apparently, you get some weird.
Yeah.
I was hearing Jim 5 times. Yeah, that was strange. So yeah, I paused that. Everything's working out.
Awesome. So yeah, we've had that a couple times.
What's going on, Jim?
Welcome, Ben. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Like Mike said, I see a lot of blue in that room. A lot of blue, even powder blue on the walls.
No, the wall. Well, it's blue. It's bluish. Yeah. I don't know. It's what I was able to pick that up there for less than half price of retail from a guy out of Florida down there. So I kind of had to do that, and it's been blue for a while now in here, powder coating blue, thanks to Elvis up there. I was watching a lot of his videos the past few months, so shout out to him. Appreciate it. I'm actually sitting here sizing some. I don't know if you can see him sizing some 9mm that I just got done powder coating a minute ago.
Nice.
Come on, y'all starting an hour late, so
yeah,
threw me off. Other than that, man, I haven't really been doing a whole lot. Just
you went a little.
How's that, Ben? By the way, how is that coming? Remember, I gave you some guidance.
The casting?
Yeah. How's that going for you?
I haven't done a whole lot of what I got. That's all I got for 223, 50 rounds loaded up there. Because I was talking about they're going. I don't know. Some guy said the book was saying 3,000 feet per second. I don't know. I don't have a chronograph, so can't test it. Maybe one day I'll get one and see what they're at. But 300 blackout, the 230 grain missiles that Elvis calls them. I've been trying those, shooting them. It's all just pure lead. This powder coat stuff works well. I put 400 or 500 rounds through my handgun at the range and come back and run a brush through it 2-3 times, and it's clean. No problems whatsoever. So I really like it. It's cheap. It's definitely cheap. That's for sure. So I enjoy it. I just got to find a good place to source lead from. So.
Well, that's what happens when you shoot it away.
Yeah, it's all gone. I had hell, I don't even know how many pounds I went through. I got a box, maybe 12 by 10, that was full of I don't have any in here, just the little biscuit ingots. Yeah. And I'm down to the last row at the bottom of that now, but I got a few jars. I've been saving pickle jars, filling them up here and there, and works out, man. It's I like it.
Give that 5-gallon. Hey, Ben.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Why don't you give that bullet trap idea we talked about a couple weeks ago, give it a whirl. 5-gallon bucket filled with white sand, like kiddie play sand, with a rubber disc on the business end. Mm-hmm. You tape your targets onto there and shoot right into the bucket endways, and that will even stop a 50 cal round.
Yeah, I need to give that a shot. I don't know. I need
That way
to
you could at least recycle your lead, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if the range is here. I don't have access to anywhere that I can't just go outside and shoot where I'm here. So, and there's one indoor pistol range, and then there's an outdoor rifle range, and I may be able to do it there if I talk. But the rules and stuff there, I don't know. I'm not a fan. So.
Yep, I follow you.
But yeah, I need to, and because I want to look at them, I want to see what those rounds look like. I went and those 223s that I had done up there, just 55 grain cast, and then powder coated, no gas check or anything. I mean, they were putting clean holes through the target at whatever yard or whatever range it was that I was shooting them at. I don't remember how far away, but I mean, they were like you took a hole punch and punched the paper, so they're moving. They weren't breaking paper like you normally would see a bullet go through the paper and kind of fray it a little bit. These were clean holes. So I don't really know how fast, but I'll let you guys know.
What does the book tell you? Does it even give you an idea?
I have to look it back up and see. It does. I was having trouble finding a load with the powder combination that I had, so I ended up going to the Hodgdon Reloading website and just put the stuff in and grabbed the bullet that was pretty similar to what I had. So, and then I started. I don't know what I started. I started real low with it because I was a little worried about it. And I just went up and I went all the way through my whole ladder with it, and everything was fine. I didn't have any marks on the brass or anything. So I'm kind of curious to see what they are moving at. Like I said, there was
no. You know that their book numbers are probably going to be optimistic.
Anything. Yeah. So, but I went and I shot 50 rounds through. So I don't know how many maybe you need to shoot to get effective leading of the barrel. If it's going to do it, how many does it take to do it? You know, I don't know. But I shot 50 and I didn't see any signs of anything. So figure it out as soon as I get a chronograph or something, I guess, so I can see them.
I don't know. You can have leading as little as 1 round, or it could take a couple thousand. So kind of depends on, you know.
I think it depends largely on the powder coat, right, Mike?
Yep.
Or maybe it's how fast you're pushing. If the cutting is serious enough that it's going around it.
Yeah.
Melt it off faster and put it in there. But this powder coat is great stuff. I've recommended it to a few guys and trying to get them into doing it. Maybe we can come together and get some lead from somewhere. I need to make some phone calls. I was watching Elvis's videos again about where to find it at and stuff, and I don't know. Well, I gotta call some scrap yards and see what I could come up with. I'm running out, but I think there's hope.
Yeah, there's stuff out there, so
they're pretty. And this is blue that he put me on. It's press is perfect. So I mean, you can't go wrong. It must just be, I don't know. I'm a fan of it. So you guys know, obviously, I'm a Dillon guy. So I like the powder, and I'm not gonna quit using it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice color. I love Old Ford blue. Being a carbon first and foremost before I was ever into reloading. Just something about that Old Ford blue. I'm not a Ford fan, but relevant color, it's a lot better than the old Chevy blue is. So, but I love that color as a powder coat for bullets. It's just so sharp. So,
yeah, I haven't really felt the need to go into any other colors. I mean, to be honest, this works, and I don't care what color it is. You know, I tried the Harbor Freight red. Some guys have had good luck with that. I couldn't quite get it to do what other guys were able to do with it. So, and it was $7 for a pound of it. I got it sitting up there, and so I just went ahead and ordered a pound of the Eastwood, and I don't know. I'll probably just get rid of that and send it off to somebody that can use it, maybe.
Yeah. You know, maybe you could make up a purple color.
Yeah, I've seen guys doing that.
Yeah,
mixing it in there, or sprinkling some of that with the green and making the zombie stuff and whatnot.
Yeah,
maybe I get some
little Barney eggs.
Yeah, maybe if I get some time. I'm doing everything I can now to just keep that 1050 fed so I can stay on the range and keep practicing. I'm trying to shoot 500 rounds a week in practice for these little gun club matches and stuff that they do around here that are USPSA based. So I'm trying to practice, keep lead, loaded, keep the press running, keep the gun going, practice and dry fire, stuff like that. So it's time consuming with 3 kids too. So it's
especially a newborn.
Yeah. Well, he's almost 4 months old now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it's getting there. He'll be 4 months in 6 days. So, and then work on top of that. That doesn't never let up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up, Mr. Retired.
Semper Fi.
So,
Jason, what you got there, buddy? Did I see you bring a toy into this room?
That was my RPR.
You still have it? Oh, look at that. Sexy stock. Totally adjustable.
all right.
And my first muzzle brake.
Nice. Is that legal?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hang you, Mike, for a question like that.
Come on, it's always fun, and you know it. So that's a nice looking little pleasant toy there. So
6.5 Creedmoor, right? That's a 264 bullet. 264 bullet on a 308 case, parent case.
Yes, sir.
That 264 bullet is a sexy bullet. Well, what's the difference potentially? Really, what's the difference between a 260 Remington and a 6.5 Creedmoor?
Not much. I was looking at load data and whatnot. It's extremely minor from what I saw. I got 2 buddies that shoot the 260 rim. Mm-hmm. That's what really made me start leaning towards the 6.5. They have custom made guns. I didn't want to spend that kind of money, but I thought I might try the Ruger Precision.
Have you shot it yet? Have you taken it out and done anything?
No, I haven't. Dry fired it.
What kind of bullets do you want to put in it? What's the twist on it?
Twist, I don't recall.
Let's see. I got my lights off in here because it was making everything look funny. I have here as well. I don't remember what the twist was on it, but the 140 shoot amazing out of it. So I don't know. I haven't shot that RPR at all, or even seen anybody here.
So let's see what that twist rate is. It is not listed. Dirty Rotten Iotis. Dig farther. So I've got the Lyman out. I don't know if it's got the Creedmoor. Probably doesn't have Creedmoor specs in it because it's an old. But
looks like 1 and 8.
Wow, that's spinning pretty fast.
What's velocity on that, Jason?
For
any idea? 440 grain bullet, like Ben said.
140, like probably 2,800 feet per second, somewhere around there.
Let me see if I can do some quick math here.
Oh crap! Jim's doing math.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying.
One.
Anything on the? Well, that's a bench rest. That doesn't do us any good. That's an Arisaka. Holy crap! 6.5.
What are you looking for, Mike? I went and grabbed a beer. I missed what you're doing.
Hey, Jason. While they're talking,
I was looking
go ahead, Mike.
6.5 Creedmoor, so I could compare difference in. And I don't have it. So
Mike's on a
Jason, it
mission.
looks like you're
I have
looking at 230,342 RPM on that. Use a good bullet. Probably you might even get away with using a solid copper bullet on that. Those kind of RPMs, you're going to need a well-constructed bullet.
Well, I was planning on using Sierras.
Speak, Mike, Ben, please. We can't hear you. The way this works, it won't pick you up.
really,
On
Yeah,
camera.
I know.
You
You were
have to say
talking. I was just showing them. I shoot these. I don't mind the AR version of it that I got there. It likes these heavier, the 140s. Specifically, I like these hybrid ones. To be honest, my 338 likes them as well. That's what put me on them for this. But
What kind of speed do you get, Ben, out of those 140s?
man, I wish I could tell you. I don't know. They hit the target
That's right. You don't ever
quick.
know.
No, I don't. Let me look up and see. I'm putting. No, those are my ELDs. For my ELDs, ELD matches 120 grains that I put out. Actually, hang on, I got it all right here in my folder.
all right. Well, I'm gonna share because I found the. So right here, let's blow that up. So we've got the 264 Win Mag, the 6.5 Swedish, the 6.5 Carcano, the 260 Rem, the 6.5 Creedmoor, and then the 6.5 Grendel. So yeah, you can see there's not a heck of a lot of difference. This one's got a slightly sharper. The Creedmoor's got a slightly sharper shoulder, and just a little bit shorter. So, kind of just a picture idea. And so we're talking. Let's see here. The overall, the case length is 1.9 inches versus 2.035 is the difference in length on the case between the 260 Rem and the 6.5 Creedmoor.
That's a good bit of case capacity.
Yeah,
it is.
That's 135 thousandths just on the OAL, the case itself.
Yeah, but from what I've seen, it looks like the Creedmoor is outperforming the Rem. So,
Yeah.
which kind of would you think would be backwards with given the fact that the Rem's got a larger case capacity. So, but yeah.
But that big fat straight wall case really counts for a lot.
Yep. So, maximum pressure looks like 63,100 psi. So that's pretty right around the same as the 308. So, not really generating any more pressure, but better design bullet. That's kind of the nicer thing about the smaller diameter bullets, especially that 6.5 class. The ballistic coefficient on them is just so spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
You done good, Mr. Trumbo.
Thank you.
Glad to call you friend.
I shoot my guns, though.
Yeah, he does. You ever going to shoot yours?
You also beat the hell out of your friends, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Ben, I'm going to grab a beer.
You're disgusting. You're both disgusting. Look at all that effort he had to put into grabbing a beer.
Yeah, I had to walk into the garage. He's already there.
Yeah, it's called proper planning.
I know. If I had room, I'd put a fridge in here, but I ain't got any room.
Gotta have priorities.
Yeah.
That's delicious. All right. So Jim Madaw says, gift suggestion, every Reloading podcast in MP3 on a CD, that would be great.
Wow.
Johnny Mac says, inline fabrication makes great add-ons for existing equipment. My daughter last Christmas bought me the case ejection system for the Lee Classic turret. So that brings us to our main topic for tonight. Gift suggestions for the Reloader. Now, we are a week from Christmas, so, there's still plenty of time. There's still plenty of shopping days to get those gifts. Unless you're trying to ship powder. That might be a problem. But, so Jim, if you don't know what a person loads, or you don't know about reloading that much, what is a great thing to get somebody as a gift?
The ABC lotion, if possible. That way ever go wrong when you have good, and the person has that book, buy him a reloading manual.
Okay.
For them, not him, them. Sorry, ladies. But yeah, buy a good reloading manual for whomever it is.
All right. Jason, what's your suggestion?
What I have is the Burger manual.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, go ahead, please.
You done talking now, Jim?
Yes, Jason.
Is he ever really done talking?
No, that's a bad habit I got, and I apologize for it.
I'm going to point it out. I would say a gift certificate to that person's favorite sporting goods store.
Excellent. Ben, what do you think?
I don't know. I was thinking to considering what I normally do now. I mean, gifts should have to go with Jason on that. You can use that with whatever. Midway USA, gift on else. I like the conversion kit idea though. I could use a couple of them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, definitely. If you don't know what they load, or you don't really know about reloading, gift cards to 3 places off the top of my head would be an awesome place if you're looking for, just anywhere. Brownells, Midway USA, and Amazon. Any of those 3 are going to be a great thing. They're going to be able to get pretty much everything, but Amazon, you're not going to be able to get primer and powder. Midway, you'll be able to get primer and powder, and Brownells, you'll be able to get primer and powder. So, I mean, basically, especially Brownells, they can get firearms too. What the heck? So, that's kind of one of the nice things about that. So, but yeah, that's kind of the generic. I don't really know jack squat about reloading, or I don't know what they load, but I have somebody that reloads, and I want to get them a gift. That would be a great start. Now, some of the smaller companies do offer gift certificates, or, you could have something like Inline Fabrication where they make like the bench plate, or, there's other places.
Did
Are
we
we
break
still
it?
there?
I was just wondering if we broke it. I think Mike maybe, it looks like he's frozen.
Jason, you there?
I am here.
Looks like he's gone. The inline fabrication, I didn't think about that though. That's a good thing. I got some of their stuff. That big long bar. I wish I had a different camera besides my computer so I could show you all that thing. That's sweet. You can hook up whatever you want to it. I got another one sitting right here with just the acro bins. Just a bunch of these on there. Come back from the range, sort my brass, put it in there. When I get around to it, to throwing it in the tumbler and stuff when it fills up. Well, I like the inline fabrication line. They got some really neat stuff in there. And then you guys had some people on what was it, maybe a month ago, they had a line of organizer stuff too, right? A wall thing, tactical walls. Is that what it was?
Yes, we did.
Stuff
Pretty
wouldn't be
impressive
bad.
setup.
We
Well,
got
if I think Mike is gone. I don't know if we're still on YouTube or not.
It says
Jason, we're still on YouTube?
live.
See, I got it pulled.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Let me hit it.
Yeah, we're still alive.
Good. Well, I guess we got a show to run.
Okay. Start talking.
Where's the show notes?
Good question.
So, how you liking North Carolina, Jim? Besides the fact that you haven't found anywhere to shoot, you find to be ridiculous.
No, the truth of the matter is I haven't looked. That's the truth. But I believe it or not, I found a member of the reloading room that lives about 7 miles from me.
That's it's there, huh?
That was spooky. He's a long time member. He's been in the reloading room for a couple of years. In fact, he'd even sent me a private message here a good while back before, like last year, before we ever decided to move to North Carolina.
I have yet.
One of these days, I'll be down to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're not even, I don't know, 2 hours east or west of me here.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll get together. I got some stuff we go around. Look at the tanks. Oh, there's Mike.
Yeah.
Maybe he spilled his beer.
Probably right on his keyboard.
I'm excited.
It's like I hereby christen thee. Duh.
I'm excited to hear how that RPR goes, though. I've been looking at them. I can't quite get around the look of the stock. It's a little too Millennium Falconish for me, I think. But I hear great things about them.
I like it.
I just haven't.
High tech.
Yeah, I just haven't. I don't know. I can't get around it. I am looking next. I need my next gun, either a Henry Big Boy 44 mag or a Marlin in 44. I just don't know which one. I know the Henry loads at a tube, right at the end of the muzzle, and then the Marlin loads on the side of the receiver, I believe. So I haven't really figured out which one.
Say again, Jason.
I got the Marlin in 444.
I don't know which.
I really like that gun.
In 44,
Couldn't tell you it's any better than a Henry or not, but I really like mine.
444.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you got a black creature over your left shoulder, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Creature
You know
from
why
the
the world's
Black
not
Lagoon.
flat?
What's that, Mike?
You know why the world's not? You know how you know the world's not flat?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because cats would have really off of it by now.
They do.
Yep, they do. Okay. So, oh, somebody's got the audio on in the background. All right. So, lots of fun. Anyway. Yeah, my Wi-Fi router decided to crash, so about that. But it looks like the rest of you guys are still carried on, so I just froze.
Yeah, we did.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. So what did I miss?
Nothing. Dead air.
Sweet. Awesome. I love dead air.
Just sat here
Well, at least
staring at
it's-
each other.
What? Jason?
well.
What? Wait, no, never mind. So, all right. So now we got a friend that has a little bit about what they reload. What are some of the gifts that you can give that are a little more specific? Not components wise, but other things.
Case gauges. Maybe get them a trimmer, depending on what it is.
Okay.
I think case gates would
Plastic
be.
calipers. What about a set of calipers? Like, the, what do you call it? The Frankfurt Arsenal.
Okay.
Metal case trimming gauges. Digital calipers. Damn it, I get it right.
Yeah. What else?
That's a gift that should be under $35.
These.
Die boxes. Yeah, Acrobins. Yep.
You can find those at Harbor Freight or Northern Tool for pretty cheap. Menards, Home Depot carries them sometimes. Those are always a good thing. Basically storage things. Heck, save your empty coffee cans for them. You know, we need stuff to put stuff in. So, ammo cans is always a good thing. I've got a couple of those around here full of reloaded ammunition. So,
excuse me. How about MTM ammo cans? That sort of thing.
Yeah, you can do those.
Yeah, I bought a 50 cal ammo can for $15. You can't go wrong with something like that big.
So, usually you can get them, see them like Brownell's Sportsman's Guide. Walmart, believe it or not, usually stocks 50 cal ammo cans. So, Derek says baby formula tubs. Those would be great too.
Yeah.
They're pretty durable. So, old oatmeal containers.
Jason just gave me an idea. How about a litter box, kitty litter buckets? The yellow ones.
Yeah.
What are they? 3-gallon buckets or something like that, Jason?
Yeah.
Maybe more than that. They're pretty good size.
Yep.
They're also pretty substantial. It's where I keep my bulk lid in.
So now, trim dies. Decapping pins.
Oh, yeah.
Find out what type of dies they buy and buy them some decapping pins.
Yeah, decapping pins. That's a good one.
Always.
Buy them by the dozen.
Decapping die. What's that? So, universal decapping dies are a good thing too. So, de-leading soap, hand soap, or the wipe.
Yep.
That's another thing, and that's a thing most of us don't think about. So, press handles from inline or press lights from inline are another cool thing. So I know a lot of them won't buy the ergonomic handles just because it's extra money and they can spend that on components instead. You can get them little knickknacks, patches from Patriot Patch Company. Always a good thing.
I started using these for matches for that loaded ammo, just a simple Pelican case.
Oh, yeah.
Because the ammo cans, you can put 2,000 rounds in a 50 cal ammo can. It weighs 45 pounds. You can't carry the damn thing anywhere. So I started using some of these. I seen another guy doing it, so I kind of stole the idea from him. But those things aren't expensive at all. They hold.
How many rounds can you get in that Pelican can, Ben?
I don't know. There's probably, I got 38 super in it right now. I want to say maybe
300, 500.
Yeah, 350, easy. That's a 1060. The 1050s, I don't know, it's a little taller, about the same amount. It's a little smaller, but yeah, 400 maybe in there. Enough for a match. You can go out and take it to the range, throw it in the bag. You got all your ammo. You don't have to worry about the little boxes and stuff. Or a big bulky ammo can that weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, that would be better than even a coffee can. Loading blocks. Good one, Mike.
Loading blocks. Here's the better thing. Get a Forstner die. Or maybe Forstner bit, however you want to say it. And some wood, and they can make their own. So that's another thing. So basically what it is it's a drill bit that will put a flat surface. It doesn't drill an angled surface. It actually makes a flat surface. You can pick them up at Home Depot for like $8. And then
I bought them whole.
Huh?
It's a flat bottom hole.
Leave it to the machinist to be technical. Dang it.
Right?
Yeah, you can have it.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you drink a beer in front of me and you don't even offer me one.
Would you like one? In
Yeah.
50 years, when they develop teleporting, I'll send it to you. You'll still be around.
Hey, made it this
Right.
long.
Ooh, you better shut up. I'm going to show you how to shoot.
Oh, you got to make it over here. You remember how?
Well, you know what? I found out one thing about them roads. They work two ways. They go your way and my way. You could go west and I go east.
Yeah, I'm headed back. I'm headed back west this week. Going back to I don't like saying where I'm from.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm back to Illinois.
I was going to trash
I
you
feel
about
terrible.
that.
See, you escaped, though. See, that's why we like you. You escaped.
I don't know if you call it escaping.
Yeah.
Forced to live here, so
You know why Wisconsin had to stop the Escape to Wisconsin ad campaign they used to have back in the late 80s? Because the Illinoisans took it serious. So,
I was born in '87, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But,
Oh, Illinois is trash. I don't even like having the license plate on my truck.
it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be New York.
Yeah, really.
Or California.
Yeah, or California.
Man, I know I'm gonna get stationed there next. That's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't go there. Look, I can't go to California.
Yeah, you can. Have you seen what Jason's got?
Jerry Brown, I hear you.
Uh-oh. Good old Moonbeam. Anyway.
All right, we're getting political.
All right, so let's see. What else can we get? Oh, Johnny Mac says a nice Hornady t-shirt about camp. Yep. You can always give reloading swag. So clothing, hats, t-shirts, dust covers for presses. That's a great thing. Dust covers for scales. That's an even better thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many different things out there. If you know they're looking to get into casting, buy them a casting pot. Buy them ladle. Buy them. There's certain
Good
things.
pair of leather gloves for any caster.
Yeah, welding gloves. Awesome, great gift. And you can really pick up a decent pair for under $20. So, and usually they'll go through them pretty quick. So buy them a couple pairs. There's lots of cool different posters and stuff out there. Seriously, on a side note, Patriot Patch Company's got the AR-15 and the 1911 and the AK-47 breakdown countermats. So I've got a Sierra countermat here. You could contact the different bullet companies. Nice thing about the Sierra one, it's got all their different bullets. It's an older one now, so I probably should look into getting an update. But it's got all the different types of bullets for all the different grains they make. Get them a vacuum for their shop. So they have a vacuum dedicated to cleaning up powder and primers and everything else, so they don't blow up the spouse's vacuum. Give them a little shop vac. They make the little 1 gallon shop vacs, which would be perfect for cleaning off your workbench. Help them organize. Just volunteer to help organize.
Who knows? You might learn to reload.
Exactly. Figure out what their bullet is, their favorite bullet, and buy them some if they don't cast their own. You trust me. Somebody brought me bullets, I'd be like, thank you very much. You're on my happy list. Mm-hmm. So, for shotguns, keep an eye out and get them some AA hulls or whatever they use. If they use the Remington STSs, or if they use the Rios, or the Chedites, or
shot cups.
What did you say, Mike?
What? Rios, Chedites.
AA holes?
AA holes. That's you and Jen.
Oh, you almost got an F-bomb out of that one, Mike. You almost got it. I'd have to get banned off the show.
Hey, Jim, would you like a beer?
You're a prick, Mike.
Am I missing something? Jim can't drink a beer? What's the matter?
No, he just doesn't have any. He's ill-prepared.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, this is coming from the guy that was 15 minutes late to his own podcast.
Exactly. I blame that completely and absolutely on the family.
I seen you was out at whatever that was, the Light Festival.
It was something they dropped on me, and they're like, "Oh, can you push the podcast back an hour?" So, yeah, you can blame my family and my wife for me having to go look at Christmas lights. So, my wife's family, actually, because even though we've been doing the podcast on Sunday nights for 3.5 years, yeah, they couldn't do this on another night. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to use that to torture them for the next couple months. I'll get some good play out of it. You know, that
As long as
time.
you get mileage out of it.
So, yep. So I'll have fun with that when she asks something. You know, that time I had, yep. See, there you go. That's what it is, gentlemen, or ladies, as the case may be. It's all about saving that stuff up so you can use it to your advantage. You get a little brownie points every once. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Zach. Zach in the chat says Nuglaris, the nectar of life. Yes. Spotted Cow. Awesome beer. Only sold in Wisconsin.
Looks like it's made from the urine of the spotted cow.
Well, yes, it is. It's rather tasty. It's better than Yingling. Although I did see a funny thing the other day. Yeah, see, I just started a war. I did see a funny thing the other day. So it was a takeoff of Anakin Skywalker in the third one where he goes and wipes out the Jedi Temple. And it says he's wasting, or he's destroying Yinglings. And he's sitting there in a field with a 12-pack. So that was pretty funny. I'll find that and post it in the podcast page. So, okay. So that's another thing. Find out what they drink. Buy them some alcohol. Just remember. Damn it, Derek. Why'd you have to ruin the fun?
Slapped you with some reality.
Yeah, he did. Damn it. I was hoping. So Derek just crushed my dream of keeping that dirt on the wife because he says wives always have better dirt on you than we have on them.
True. That doesn't keep us from trying.
Right? Always try. So Johnny Mac did say family first, and yes, of course. So, but anyway, so you know, you can always get them whatever their favorite alcohol is if you know. Trust me, we always like alcohol, but you know, we always use judicious wisdom when it comes to alcohol and reloading. So,
what does alcohol have to do with reloading? Are you saying all reloaders are alcoholics?
Do you go to meetings?
No.
You're just a drunk.
You walked right into that, Jason. With your eyes open. You knew it was coming and you still kept going. Hey, got a question for you, Mikey.
Yeah.
Are we going to reset at the beginning of the year?
Probably a couple weeks in, not right off the jump. But yes, we are going to reset.
Okay.
So
that's good. We always got to appeal to the young crowd.
Yeah. So we're gonna do our reset again. So we start from the beginning. The nice thing is we're gonna have the video, so we can do a lot more demonstration this time around. You know, we'll have some. I'll move my video camera, and I've got the single stage over there. We can do some demonstration stuff like that, explaining how to actually do all this. And then when we get to progressives, between the four of us, or the 5 or 6 or 7 of us, however many we have on, we've all got different presses we can probably do some different stuff with. So I can always swap out and put my Hornady lock and load AP up there too, so we get different options. And then Jason's got a couple different ones, and you know, all sorts of fun stuff. And Tuesday nights have been put on hold for now until I figure out whether I'm going to get the day shifts permanently. For those of you who are wondering, if I get it permanently, then we're going to move it to Tuesday nights. If I don't, then we're going to obviously stay on Sunday nights, because that means I'll be going back to night shift at some point in time. So, and we don't want to move it and then have to move it back. Just for continuity. Yeah, that's it. That was easy to say. Just for continuity's sake. So
that's what happens when you have too many beers. The tang gets tangled.
I have enough beers. the tongue is tangled already. He's, for those people that haven't been paying this podcast for time, better after been drinking than before drinking. So cheers.
Yeah. Now everyone knows why Jim don't drink while we podcast either.
Exactly.
I did it one too many times.
Jim
got stupid.
Yeah, Jim had a 171 moment. So for those of you who are We Like Shooting fans, you'll know. If you're not, go check out We Like Shooting, and you'll understand. So, what's some other stuff that you can get the Serious Reloader? Now, you know what they load. You know a bit of
deburring tools.
Okay. Brass prep tools in general.
A nice set of dies. Has that been said?
Nope, not yet. A better set of dies.
Yeah, some nice carbide dies or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of those fancy micrometer bullet seeders. You can buy the separate Foresters.
Yep, Foresters or the Reddings or a better powder scale. Or one of the nice fancy powder dispensers, like the Lock and Load 8 Auto Charge or the Lyman or the RCBS Charge Master. So, there's lots of different things depending on how much, if you really want to spoil them, buy them a 1050. Come on.
I know where we can get one, probably not very cheap.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah, look over Ben's right shoulder.
Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff you can get them.
I got that one cheap. I got lucky.
Yeah. So, get them. If you're looking to get them to Progressive, you can get them. There's some good deals out there on some used stuff. Watch garage sales during the year and, think about it ahead of time. All sorts of different things you can do. Heck, case lube. Right there.
Yep, Imperial Sizing Wax. Good stuff for case forming.
Yep. So, lanolin alcohol. Excellent. Lanolin alcohol. Swaging setup. Whether it's the bench-mounted swager or the press-mounted swager. Some brass for crying out loud. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff.
What's a bag of 50 cases cost? Maybe $35?
Depending on what you're buying and where you're buying it from. I mean, if you're overpaying for it, you can pay, $20-25 for, 100. But usually if you're smart about it and you're checking online, $5 or $5 or less for 50. So, buy them some bullets, buy them some bullet lube, buy them a powder coating setup. Find out if there's something that they haven't gotten into yet because they don't really know if they want to spend the money on it, but they would love to try it. That. Or if you know a couple of reloaders, get them together. Because not everybody always has the same setup. So if you can get a couple people together, then, they can swap stories and experiences and stuff like that. So.
How about the 2-cavity Lee bullet mold? Those goes for under $20, don't they?
I think so. If you
21
for anybody that casts.
Yeah. Yep.
But $21 from Midway. That's the 9 mil.
25. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And they come with the same handles, so you don't have to buy the handles.
That's an even better deal. So, shell plates for or shell holders.
Shell holder kit.
Yeah. Conversion kits for Dillons. If they're a Hornady fan, the lock and load bushings. Buy them a 10-pack of those for $45. Or the 3-pack for, whatever it is, 25 or 30. So, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. If you're not sure and you're looking for something, pop on Brownells. Brownells has got an awesome website to go surfing through. and you can just click on the reloading tab, and then you can bring up the tools and then all the different stuff. I like the way that the Brownells has their website designed, because it works from mobile just as well as it works from a desktop. So you can look at it from your phone while you're taking a crap, you know, getting paid for poop. Everybody loves getting paid to poop. Come on. You know,
Hey, Mike.
Huh?
Mike?
Yeah.
Question: how much would a Lee Auto Prime, the newer one, along with the show holder kit, cost? $50, maybe?
Less than that, probably. Let's find out.
That way, you would be able to take and prime your cases independently, and if you can do a better job priming them by hand than you can in any reloading press made.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can definitely get more consistent. So, I haven't seen the new gen. I've still got this. I think I've got the same one that you do, Jim. But one of the things I've heard with those is some people don't like it because of that step up.
Yeah.
But if you hold it at the proper angle, it works like a charm. It works just as well as the old ones. Actually, probably a little better. So I have not had a primer flip, so I'll do a video on it at some point in time. But.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Mike, can you try to share your screen when you get it up?
So, you know, if they're a Leaf fan, and so it's let's throw this up here. You know, Amazon's a great place to go. So, like right here, the new Auto Prime XR for $23.92, and then the Auto Prime shell holders for $17.99. So yeah, under $50, and you can have it before Christmas if you order it right now. Anyway, so you know, they've really taken some design in to redo that. You've actually got the bench Auto Prime too. If you want to go that far, it's $35.82, so it's a little more. But you know, if you've got a Leaf fan, get them the Auto Drum, so they can get rid of this crappy piece of IOTA here, the Auto Disc, and they quit throwing powder all over their bench. So, you know, lots of different things. So, and Amazon is an amazing place for reloading, honestly. So, you know, you throw in RCBS and look at all the RCBS stuff they carry.
Ooh, now we get spendy.
Right? So, but, oh, this right here. This is one of the greatest things known to man. Not necessarily always the RCBS, but a powder trickler. Mm-hmm. If they do not have a powder trickler, get them a powder trickler. They will wonder what the heck they've been doing for so long without it.
Mm-hmm.
It is truly one of the greatest things for anybody who hand weighs charges. So, you know, we come up with all sorts of ways to try and get the powder into there for weight. But, oh my goodness, that is so great. So, you know, a case prep center, if you've got enough money to spend. RCBS has their own priming kits. They've got a couple of different ones. There's, you know, Hornaday's got their own too. So there's all, and Lyman and Frankfurt Arsenal has lots of stuff. Lyman has lots of stuff. You know, it's just a matter of looking and seeing what's out there. Where did it go? So it's taking a couple seconds. You put Lyman in and look at all the stuff that comes up here. 50th edition, brand new. These ammo checkers are great. The prime and the look at that, $103 for a brass prep station. So the case prep multi-tool.
Yep. I got one and I love it.
The case gauge. This is a great thing here. It's got tell you check your brass in like 2 seconds to see if it's too long. Another one I'll look up in the background here.
Have you guys used that length gauge? I've seen them for sale, but
yeah, I've got one.
I never picked one up. You like it?
Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's great for quick checking. You know, especially if you've got, you know, rounds that cartridges you've been shooting quite a while. Now, obviously, you're going to resize and trim first, but it's great for just quick checking because it's close enough that you're going to be able to tell if it's a couple thousandths off to begin with, and it's really easy, real quick. So
Yeah, they're
Easier
good.
than the calipers each time. You just throw it in.
Well,
You
you
lay
can
it
use
flat
it
on the
like a
table?
go no go gauge. You can use
Yeah.
it like a go no go gauge.
Yep.
The main thing is you have to use your calipers to determine if the case gauge is accurate.
yeah, and that's easy enough to do with just regular caliper because they've got the inside and the outside, and you slap that in there. So this is Little Crow Gunworks, the precision prep tool. This is an awesome thing for anybody who does all their
Oh
stuff
my
by hand.
God, what a beautiful thing!
Yeah, and then we've got the new World's Finest Trimmer. So yeah, the new World's Finest Trimmer is great because it's interchangeable. It's not just, you're not just stuck with one now. You can actually kind of swap it out a little bit. So and he's got some AR assembly tools also, but I'm mainly looking for so. But
Razor Gun 2 wouldn't be a bad thing.
rifle sling, those are another great.
Yep. Firearms accessories. How about a dust cover for a scope? Bench covers.
Yeah, the Butler Creek ones are awesome.
Exactly. Those are my favorite kind.
The little flip up covers, yeah. So those are a great thing. Pretty much anything for guns. But yeah, you've got the precision prep tool right here. Amazing little tool for hand here, and it comes in 5 different colors. I've got the green one, and I just love it. It's great for doing. It's real quick and easy. So
how does that work?
Do they sell the different tools for those handles, Mike?
Yep, they do. Right here. So yeah, you've got your deburring chamfering tools. Otherwise, if you have that Lyman tool, it uses the same thing. So it's all the Lymans. So, and then if you've got the one that's actually got the hex bit on there, they've got an adapter to use it. So, but yeah, it's large and small primer pocket cleaner and reamer, and then it's got your inside, your deburring and your chamfering tools. So it's a nice little setup there. Great for brass prep. It's nice and easy. Your hands aren't going to be tired and all cramped when you're done if you're doing brass prep by hand, because brass prep sucks. So that's kind of a side note. But, you've got all these different things. Here's reloading blocks. Get them a vibratory tumbler or, get them some material.
That's a good price for a tumbler. Less than $45 for a tumbler.
Right? Especially a Lyman. So, if they do, here's a great little tool right here. If they do wet tumbling, transfer magnet helps get all the pins out. So a brass dryer. If they're wet tumbling, they got to dry the brass somehow, and they can make jerky in the meantime. So Frankfurt Arsenal is another great company for it. There's just so many different things out there. So
Zach's got a real good idea with the brass sorter baskets that fit in a 5-gallon bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That's extremely helpful.
I can spell. So, right here's their all-in-one unit. Otherwise, yeah, they've got one that you just put in the top of the 5-gallon bucket. So, and there's a bucket unit there, but this thing here, it just sits in the top of the bucket, and you pour it'll shake out your media. So that's a great little thing. Look at that, $8.
Mike, he's talking about the brass sorter, dude, to sort the different calibers.
Oh yeah, okay.
I forget what those are called.
Brass sorters.
Thank you. Obvious.
That's what I was thinking they were called.
Here's Frank
See,
Bernard.
there, great military minds think alike.
I don't even know who sells them, to be honest. I want to say I'm sure they're on Midway somewhere.
I think FA does. I think FA does.
I haven't seen them.
Shell sorter. Yeah, Midway's got them.
All right. I wonder if Brownells does. And the reason I'm looking at Brownells is because if you go to firearmsradio.tv/reloading-podcast, we have a Brownells and a Amazon affiliate link. All you got to do is click over there. It saves the network, or gives the network some money, and it helps you out. It doesn't cost you any money. Ooh, 30% off Geisley right now on Brownells. Get your butts over there and get that stuff. Anyway. Nope, no brass sorter. So off to Midway. Here's the beautiful thing is you have all these different options, and we use them all because not every company carries everything. So
Midway usually has a pretty comfortable.
there we go.
I'll learn to talk. There you go.
So yeah, here's a couple different options. This is a 3-piece set. It comes with 9, 40, and 45. Here's an adapter plate for 380. And basically what this is just different diameter slots. Heck, you could make your own for that matter if you really wanted to. So that's just a few ideas right there, folks. The good news is while we're looking to websites, you don't have to look at us. Anyway, that's over. Bye. Surprise. So, yeah, Johnny, you have to love the internet sometimes, so it's kind of nice. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. But, so I mean, there's lots and lots and lots of options out there. So, oh, there you go, Zach. Primary pocket and neck tension gauges from Ballistic Tools. They're about $30. There's, if you have shotgun loaders, products, or it's BPI out of Minnesota is a great place to go. They've got all sorts of different things for it. Just all sorts of different things. So, and he said the Dillon RF 100 Catalytic primer tube fillers, concentricity gauge. Jason, is your toy handy?
Which one?
The concentricity and everything else. The RCBS one you've got that you added up. So, this is a little fancier. But Jason started out with just the one gauge. Then he bought the extra gauge. This one here, because see, this one says RCBS on it. This one doesn't. RCBS comes as a nice set. He added the extra gauge and got the extra arm from RCBS to be able to have it do more than just the one thing all in one shot. So, it's little things like that. The extra stuff for that was only what, $35, Jason? Something like that. I thought you said.
Probably less than that. I want to say that gauge was 15, and
yeah,
RCBS didn't charge me anything to send me out another arm.
Okay. So, but yeah, it's a nice little setup there. If you spend time with enough reloaders, you're going to notice little trinkets sitting around people's garages or reloading rooms or different things. And you'll be like, hey, that'd be a neat idea. Or when you're paying attention to what they're doing and you hear them complaining about something, just make a note. So, but there's lots of great stuff out there. It's just a matter of paying attention and catching what they're looking for. So, but like I said, worst case, what we said, worst case scenario, Brownells, Midway, Amazon gift cards, a Visa gift card for them to be able to buy wherever online. If there's a local store they go to, see if they've got gift certificates. If not, make your own. Say, this is $100 gift certificate to spend at, whatever. Like a couple of the ones that look close to me are Reckitt's up in Sauk, and then Titan Reloading out in Hartford, which has, a couple of different companies. They're Lee now, they're Redding, and they are a Dillon vendor. So, there's all different options out there. And like I said, just make your own. Give them a piece of paper, and you can find fancy, online. You can find little different fancy things to dress it up so it looks nice and fancy. But just tell them, okay, so here's going to be $100 for you to spend. Then, when they're ready to go, they give you a gift certificate. You give them the $100, and away you go. Or you go with them, which is an even better idea. So. But, there's all sorts of different little things out there that you can find. So, get them a subscription to one of the reloading magazines out there. Jim's got a couple of these always, got. And they come digital too, so. So there's all sorts of different things out there you can get them. So we want to thank everybody who helps us out by sending us emails, joining us on the show, all the guests we've had, just kind of, we get to sit here every week and bull crap. And it's a pretty special deal. And we want to thank everybody. We've kind of had a rough year with some good changes, some bad changes. We had some horrible audio for a while. And to be honest, we kind of lost about half of our weekly downloads with the audio. So, I can't say that I blame them. I wouldn't want to listen to a podcast that was coming out as bad as ours was either. So I thank everybody that's hung with us. And I want to thank everybody who's a Patreon. So we've added a couple yesterday and today, so I don't have those folks on here yet, but they'll be on. I'll add them on for the show that comes out later this week. So current Patreons, and Patreons are people who send us their hard-earned money so that we can give them stuff. Yes, that works very well. Basically what it is for the most part for reloading, nobody really gives you much. So if you want to test and evaluate stuff, you have to buy it. And we want to do that for you folks, especially now that we're back in a video and we're all back with good quality audio and stuff like that. We want to, now we're rebooting, but at the same time, we also want to, test out equipment and tell people, okay, so this does work how it's supposed to, or this doesn't work how it's supposed to, or this is what you need to do to tweak this, or this is what you need to do to tweak that, or this works perfect out of the box, that type of thing. So, and plus it does cost money to put the show on the air, with, the bandwidth and everything, and also the storage space for all the episodes. So, and Patreons help cover that cost. So our current Patreons are Mr. Anonymous, Mark H., John C., Shane D., Anthony B., Tim A., Mike S., Russ H., Attila the Hun, Richard C., Joel L., Rick R., Aaron S., David S., Eric S., Troy S., Peter D., Tony S., and Brewer Bill. And we want to thank everybody for sending us our hard-earned money. It really does mean a lot. We've got some stuff that we've bought already that we're testing out. We've got some more stuff that we're looking at getting. And like I said, seriously, if we're looking into getting, a 550 or a 650 or a lock and load AP or, an RCBS or maybe even a Redding T7, we're going to get some of this stuff and we're going to try it out and then we're going to give it away. And as long as you're at the $5 level or higher for Patreon, you're eligible for that giveaway. So, Shane D won the scale, and I didn't get his email back. It went into the spam folder on our email account. I don't know why, but he finally got a hold of me and asked if I'd shipped it yet, which I hadn't. So I'm actually shipping that out tomorrow. And because it did take so long, I threw a couple of patches and some stickers and stuff in there for him. So I apologize for that. But it'll go out tomorrow UPS, so it'll get you there before Christmas. So, but man, we're just awesomely grateful for everything we get to do. So we can't say thank you enough. So, and then there's Jim.
No, I'm just, for once, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I get tired. You get tired of you guys belly aching about me interrupting. I do have a terrible habit of that, and I apologize again.
You know, if we didn't give you crap, you wouldn't think we care. So,
if it wasn't so much fun, I wouldn't have done it for 4 years.
Exactly.
Putting up with crap from Mike and Ben and Jason and Hookem. Oh, there's that no good. Hookem just.
Hey, you can't say that on the air. This is G-rated.
Yeah, you can't say that on the air.
Can't say what? Okay, can't say what?
Hookem. I'm gonna have to bleep all that.
The H word.
Hookem.
Yeah, I gotta bleep that out.
Bleep.
Hookem.
Beep.
Oh, you talking about hookah?
All right.
Yeah, I get to beat up Hookem tonight.
Only tonight? Whose night is it tomorrow night?
No, he's got a posting on his own timeline, and I'm gonna go beat him up. Tell him we flailed him again here. Flailed him. What's that word? Flayed him tonight.
There you go.
His backside tonight.
There you go.
Hookem. So. What a joke.
Derek says get them a subscription to the Patch of the Month Club. Absolutely. That's an awesome thing. Johnny Mac said good night. Thank you, Jim. You have a great rodeo voice, and we love listening to you.
Ooh.
I guess that means he doesn't like looking at you, maybe?
He's toned
I guess he's trying to tell me I got a face made for radio.
Could be. Zach's got a good idea. Well. Don't buy us anything. Just help us pick up brass.
Yes.
Exactly. Right,
brass picker-uppers. Brass picker-uppers.
There you go. Brass picker-upper, or buy him a tarp.
You know what? That brass magnet net system seems awful nice.
Yeah. Tarps work great, too, because you can just stand on the tarp and shoot. When you're done, grab the four corners, fold it up, throw it in the truck, and take it home. So. Yeah.
And they're cheaper.
Yes, they are. Not as much fun, though. Once again, just thank everybody for tuning in. Jeremy should be back after the holiday break. So he's been doing the thing for Christmas choir. So he'll be back after the break. And then Trevor just unfortunately had some stuff going on. He couldn't be here tonight, but hopefully next week or next time we come back. So Ben, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. We'll have you on more often.
Thanks for sending me a link, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, and Ben, since you're the guest tonight, you want to do Trevor's line?
He ain't been here so long. What do you say? Brass prep sucks. I beg to.
Unless, of course, you got Jason set up, then brass prep doesn't suck so much.
Brass prep does not suck anymore.
Well, yeah, you got a nice setup too. So, but
he's got a 1050. He just pushes a button and it does it for him.
That's right.
No, I don't have that. I got that RT 1500 trimmer though. That thing will do work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice setup. So, on that note, folks, remember, if you're shopping Brownells or Amazon trying to sneak in those last couple minute deals, swing over to firearmsradio.tv/reloading-podcast. Hit up the Amazon and Brownells links. If you want to get a hold of us, reloadingpodcast@gmail.com. You can put a question at the show notes at firearmsradio.tv/reloading-podcast. send us a text message or leave us a voicemail at 608-467-0308. Or you can find us all floating around Facebook, whether that's our own personal pages, the Reloading Podcast page, or the Reloading Podcast group. What's the difference?
Or the Reloading Room.
Yes. I was getting there. Silly man. So the difference between the podcast page and the podcast group has better privacy settings. So if you have people that you don't really want them to know that you're talking about reloading and firearms and stuff, because well, let's face it, there's some people out there that, you can't always pick your family. So some people may not necessarily agree with us in our freedom lifestyle because they've been held down so long and oppressed that they don't understand what freedom is really like. So you may want to join that Reloading Podcast group. So, the Reloading Room is always an awesome resource. There's 5 billion posts in there now. So, use the Google search if you got a question. If you got a question you want covered on the air, get a hold of us. Let us know. And remember, keep your brass shiny. Trevor says,
Brass prep sucks.
Indeed.
Keep your powder dry.
Aim small, miss small. And squeeze. Don't yank that trigger.
Don't yank it. It's not